once again, Sony Ericsson, Razor, and G-Skill, you all rock. And the player who rocked in the first game was this Zerg player here at the top right of Crossfire from the team FXO. Very, very strong Zerg he is.
FXO Lucky.
Instead of zooming in, we're now zooming out with the player introduction. Very cool little effect.
And here he is. And his opponent at the bottom left on Crossfire, the Swedish Protoss player. He lost last season. This is
Naniwa.
A nice big cheer from the foreign crowd cheering for Naniwa here. There he is in his Complexity jersey, the MVP coach. MVP, of course, now tied with Complexity. Actually, there's a few different Korean teams now that have ties to non-Korean teams, interestingly enough. Slayers and EG just teamed up recently, Quantic and IM, and now Complexity and MVP teamed up even before that. OGS and Liquid have a partnership, so it's really cool to see that kind of sort of global unity going on, not the separation between Korean and foreign scenes that there was in Brood War.
We have Lucky in this game, just starting with a pool and gas on 14. At the same time, the Protoss player is building, is not going for the wall and off. It's actually, if you are playing greedy, and Naniwa is not scouting, as you might have noticed already. He is just building his buildings as close to the nexus as possible. That gives him a little bit more minerals in the early stages of the game, and everything else that he's going to build will be out just a tiny little bit faster, giving a small edge over his opponent. He's confident that he knows what Lucky will be doing. He's confident that he exactly knows what the Zerg player will do. And this is the build that he tried to practice as much as possible against players like Czech, against other Zerg players in order to prepare for this matchup. And I'm really eager to see if he will succeed. What he did is go for an expansion and a push with a lot of Void Rays, with 2 or 3 Void Rays and ground units as well, gateway units, so we might see exactly that. And the reason why he's moving only with a Zealot out right now and not waiting for the Stalker is that he is kind of afraid of an early speed, and that was Lucky is doing.
Yeah, he wants to see what Lucky's up to, see what forces are traversing the map towards him, and what he can do about it. And yeah, Naniwa, you're right, he's got a really strong 2-base timing attack on this map that he's probably going to try and execute. And that Zealot might need to hide in a corner here, or at least micro, and there the Zerglings come. Is he going to surround it? Nice micro. Naniwa juking left and right, and he is going to take some shots. And the Zerglings, again, just on right-click on that Zealot, are not going to get us around.
Could have killed one more, though. Small misclick by Naniwa. Obviously not game-deciding, but still.
No. Not indeed. Yeah, so Naniwa's just...
He's starting with that Nexus. He's waiting for the Nexus, for the 400 minerals. Here we go, the second base of Naniwa. He already has the sentries at the bottom. And he's expecting that link pressure. He is expecting that link pressure. That is exactly what the opponent is. But no!
Oh, but he just was not paying attention at the wrong moment. Let some Zerglings into his main. And then force field, so he actually can't protect his Nexus because his own forces are trapped behind it. He might have to cancel that Nexus. More Zerglings coming in. He has another sentry. He does get one more force field off, but he's going to lose the sentry to the Zerglings. This is horrible for Naniwa.
Oh god, he was practicing that over and over again, and that is what happened against Czech a various number of times. But at some point he just got the hang of it and was able to always protect his ramp. This time it doesn't work at all. The Stargate as part of the wall-in completes, but now he's targeting down the pylon. Naniwa!
And
I don't believe
one misstep, Naniwa has completely fallen apart. The pylon is destroyed on the Stargate. He cannot even produce any Stargate units right now. His Nexus is finished, but he is just in tatters right now. This is just fallen completely out of his hands. Naniwa missed the force field and let the Zerglings in, and that is pretty much all there is to it.
That's the worst case scenario right there. He was actually perfecting that build over and over again. That Stargate as being part of the wall, and the Nexus, he actually, well, he wanted those Zerglings to attack. That was what had to happen every time. His Zerg opponent trying to get some aggression going in the early stages of the game, but he was able to repel it. But now with the Zerglings streaming to the main base, killing the Sentry and the initial Stalker, Naniwa leaves the game without a GG.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty upset about that. A build that he knows he can defend that, and he just missed that one crucial moment at the beginning of defense. And so Lucky, you know, he saw that Naniwa was being greedy, and he tried to take advantage of it. Naniwa thought he could hold that off, but...
Well, he actually can.
Well, yes, but point being, he went at the right moment, and Naniwa missed his one chance, and because he was sending so many Zerglings to punish Naniwa for being greedy, he was able to deal the fatal blow there.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing, and that what kind of annoys me right now. He was practicing that build over and over again. I mentioned it before. He lost every single game with a build until he realized how he could perfect it in order to be able to withstand that initial Zergling attack and counter it and go for those Void Rays. But at some point in this game, he just didn't pay attention on his choke. The Zergling streamed in. With the second force field, the Sentry was trapped outside of the ramp, so it just got killed. The Stalker got killed as well, and from then on, everything went downhill. So this is just... For me, it's really painful to see because...
Yeah, that was painful to watch.
We've been watching Naniwa the last few days training on that map, that build, and just such a small misstep, and he's losing the game to Lucky.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, Lucky scouted it, he went for it, and killed Naniwa in the process.
Yep, you got to hand it to him for that. I mean, Naniwa, I mean, he expanded off one gateway. He had like 2 units, and so you can't fault Lucky too much for just getting a bunch of Zerglings and attacking.
No, not at all.
It's a smart move. If Naniwa was being really greedy, getting the Nexus up with only 1 Sentry and 1 Zealot or something like that, and maybe 2 Sentries, getting that Nexus going, getting the Stargate going, if only on 1 gateway as well. Very, very greedy build.
Well, that's actually part of the strategy that he used, the Stargate, in order to wall off against the Zerg player. At the beginning, he didn't do that. He tried to hide the Stargate, but it didn't really work. So that's one of the things that he discussed with Todd quite a lot. But yeah, Lucky is kind of becoming the arch enemy of Naniwa when it comes down to Korean StarCraft 2 play. What
a coincidence that they ended up fighting twice together in the beginning rounds of Code A. So Lucky is going to continue to the second round of Code A. And here is our results for today from this stream. Tassadar taking out Select. OGS Finn, the former Brood War champion, taking out Hosta Sage. JYP eliminating Sase with some crazy micro battles going on in that match. And Lucky getting lucky that Naniwa did not place his force field correctly and beating Naniwa 2-0. So
I would have loved to see Lucky trying to handle that push with the Void Race that Naniwa had, planned for this game.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that as well. But here is the other results that are going on. Actually, wait, no, I'm sorry. This is the next matches that we have. This is for Code A, the round 1. We have Inca versus Noblesse, Squirtle versus Czech, Clyde versus Creator, and Fruit Dealer versus Alicia. Alicia got back in Code A. Bomber is going to be playing Hope Torture, aka Into the Rainbow. Supernova is going to be playing Vines. Monster playing Juke2, and Xenio versus Mujuk. And you can recognize a lot of these players have already played this season. Bomber, for instance. You know, they're players that, remember, the way that the tournament is set up now, if you lose, if you're the 4th place player from your group in the round of 32, you actually go directly into round 1 of Code A. And so that's why Bomber is going to be playing Hope Torture, for instance, as well as Supernova is going to be playing in that round as well. The 3rd place goes into round 2 of the tournament, and I'm not sure actually. I thought Supernova was 3rd place in his group, so I might have to double check on that. But anyway, but then again, here is the next matches coming up in Code S tomorrow. Oh my God. I am so looking forward to Group A. I'm going to be here. I'm going to like get some popcorn. I'm going to sit in the front row. I'm going to be sitting here biting my nails waiting for this to start. MMA versus Nesty, and Huck versus Lenok. Wow. That is going to be crazy. Oh, yeah, and there's another group, too. No, that's actually going to be really good. Happy and
That was kind
Oz.
of rude right there.
It was a little rude. Happy and Oz are two of the best up-and-coming players right now, and Killer is the most consistent Protoss in GSL. He's going to be facing Alive. So that is going to be a great group as well, actually.
And Oz took a map of MVP in the Arena of Legends in the semi-final, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was actually the quarter-final.
Yeah.
And Happy definitely needs to be aware of Oz's potential, especially in the PvT matchup. It's going to be quite exciting. I'll be there in the studio as well. And yeah, popcorn sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And of course, I remember MVP, he actually beat Oz with some trickery. He used like hidden barracks and he acted like he was getting an expansion, and Oz got caught off guard by rushes. So I'm curious to see, Happy I expect to play a little bit more straight up.
And not to forget about the double Stargate that he used in order to win the first map against Oz.
Yeah.
That was kind of sneaky as well.
So that's going to be a great group as well. A lot of PvT going on there, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Today, unfortunately, all the foreigners lost, all of them, and none of them was able to take a single map.
Yeah. Now remember, as you can see right below us, tomorrow, go ahead and go to the schedule, click the poll has started, and you can click who you want to win or who you think is going to win in the prediction polls, of course. And of course, we didn't show the results because we don't really want to spoil it for you, but Wolf was casting the other 4 sets of today's Code A round of 48. So you can go ahead and check out the VODs at gomtv.net and check out the additional games that happen there. Thanks again to our sponsors, Sony Ericsson. You're the bomb. G-Skill and Razor, you are exceptional as well. I am Moltrap. With me is Kaldor. Got any final thoughts, Kaldor, before we sign off for the evening?
I'm actually too disappointed right now. I need some ice cream or something like that.
Yeah, let's go get some ice cream with Naniwa after this. All right, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Take care.